How to make a great video ad. Now, as you probably know, video is the most popular form of communication right now. It has much more engagement than any other format, especially on social media. So it's critical for us as Muslim organizations to be able to produce amazing videos. Now, in this specific video that I'm sharing with you, I'm going to be taking you through a campaign, a real life campaign that a Muslim organization did. And I'm going to be dissecting frame by frame the things they did, how they did them, and exactly how you can utilize them for your organization, inshallah. So check out the video. Alaikum. Welcome to another analysis of a Muslim organization. So today I'm going to be sharing with you a video advert that I saw, which I really liked. And I'll tell you all about it, why I liked it. But first, let's go have a quick look at it. It is by Muslim Aid. It's the Ramadan appeal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the video first, and then we can talk a little bit about what are the good things, why I like it, and what are the kind of things that you can implement when you're doing videos for yourself. So Bismillah.
It's Ramadan. It's what I do with my time and my mind. And it's time to remind. I'm looking in, but I'm also looking out. For those who live with less and those who live without. It's Ramadan, and I'm making my zakat count.
Okay, so great advert there. So there's a few things that I want to talk about in this advert. And again, these are things that you can use when you're making videos. The first thing I like about it is the fact that it's actually quite short. It's about 30 seconds and it covers the whole span of what it needs to do in terms of an advert. So the first thing you'll see is the way they set the scene. So I'll just play it for you in a very without the sound so you can still hear me. The first thing is the way they set the scene. So this is like a Muslim guy who is in London somewhere. So you can just see from the scenery that it's London. So this is their target audience that they're showing. So this is a very powerful thing that they're showing the world of the audience. If I show you your world, then you connect like it's your world. So that's really powerful. The other thing is that they're kind of showing him like he's in this kind of mode where he's relaxed and he's like probably he's fasting at that time, and at the same time he's got his tasbih in his hand, he's making adhkar, he's like in a state of fasting, and then alongside that he's kind of going through this introspective mode where he's thinking about things, right? He's thinking about his Ramadan, he's thinking about zakah and these kind of things, right? So before we go on to something else, one other thing they did really well is that they actually used excellent words. So the whole thing is kind of made into a poem. It's not like a very strict poem, but there's rhyme in there, so it seems like a poem, and it works well with the story. So the second point is actually getting the words right. Because if the words are right and then the visuals match that, you have a fantastic thing at the end of it. Now, some stuff I want to tell you that these guys are doing is very covert. So this is the third point, that they're using covert and overt messaging. And these together blend really well. So as we said, the guy, he's walking through, he's contemplating what to kind of do about his zakah and stuff. And then suddenly you see the Muslim Aid branding. Now, this is very subtle, right? It's just like if you watch it in real time, it's something that you just kind of see very briefly. Muslim Aid serving humanity, and then that's it. It's gone, right? So this is one example of like covert branding and stuff. And they've done it really well because it's like an old kind of a flag is flying high in the world and it's just there for a second and it's kind of dirty because it's been through a lot of work. So now we're kind of transforming to Muslim Aid, right? And then we start showing some more of the situation like beforehand, like, it's a camp, it looks like there's absolutely nothing there, it looks like a difficult situation, right? Then what happens? Suddenly Muslim Aid, one of the heroes, they arrive. And as you can see, as they're arriving, before they even get there, the children are running towards them and they're so happy that they're here. And then after that, the children are transformed, right? The children have gone from this empty, barren land to this place where it's like nice and happy. So that's fantastic, because again, they're doing what we talked about before, is they are showing transformation. They're showing what it's like beforehand and what happens after Muslim Aid gets involved. So a lot of the things that we're going to be showing you in terms of marketing and growth, they're all about these two kind of places, the before and the after. So over here, like we said, they showed the before with the barren land, and then suddenly Muslim Aid turns up. Now, interestingly about this, they don't only show you the transformation of the children, they actually show you the transformation of the guy as well, because now that Muslim Aid has helped the children there, we bring it back to the scene here, and now there's a beautiful scene. You can see these flowers, they're really, really nice. And then suddenly you've got a situation where now he's content, now he's happy. Now we've got a place where the actual target audience is really, really content with what he's done. And he feels like, this whole Ramadan, it's been made worthwhile. Why? Because he's made it count just by giving zakah in the right place. And then they've got the call to action that you should donate yours as well. So overall, it's a fantastic ad. And, this is something that these guys have been using differently as well. So they had billboards as well, which did exactly the same thing. Again, pointing the avatar at the front of it. Then they've got a female version of it, so that sisters that are looking at it feel exactly the same way. So, these kind of things are really, really big. So just to recap, the kind of great things that they did, they kept it very short. They had the scene set for exactly what the avatar sees in terms of his world. They actually showed the before and the after of the children they're helping, but also the person who's giving the donation. Their words were amazing in terms of actually using poetry. And then the last thing is that when it comes to actually using their messaging, they made sure that it was covert and it was over at the same time. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that makes sense. And Jazakallah khair for watching. Assalamu alaikum.